what's happening. It's showing. Okay, it's showing good.
The fun meter crashed or something.
No shit. No, it's still going. It says. Okay, are we still streaming? Are we still on here? Are we still on this damn thing? Are we still good? I think we are. It says good. It says healthy. It says reconnected. Still going 2 hours. Oh, we did lose it for a second. Just for a second.
Okay.
Okay. They got black screen for a minute. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. We have a memory burp going on here. Okay, but stuff was trying to install because I had backed this thing. Okay. We're good. All right.
Here's a Q&A from Melbourne. Based off the list of directors for each episode in Season 8, the big battles will be in episodes 3 and 5. How do you see them wrapping it up in the final episode?
Yeah, I think we do have to get, and that was Matthew grabbed that from Melbourne. I see what you're saying. Okay, I think I do think we have to have. They have to really pay it off. It can't be this short thing where, this whole thing has been about these ice demons, and then we get no kind of real battle or whatever. But I do think we have to spend some time in episode 6. Damn, that's crazy. Episode 6.
I don't like hearing it.
It's crazy. We have to spend a little time in the aftermath, a little bit, and I do want to see that. I do want to see, whether it's months or maybe a year, not too far, but just shortly thereafter. I want to see some rebuilding, some of those shots where people are working in the snow. Maybe, I don't know if the snow, because winter's winter. They still have winters, but it's not going to instantly end winter, right? I mean, but maybe further south or whatever, you'll see some rebuilding and all that kind of stuff. So I think we got to spend some time with the rebuilding. So I would think that episode 5, if that ends up being the kind of the episode 9 of every other season, where it's really big stuff.
That's what I think. Yeah.
Excuse me. I think that will probably have to be one basically big battle, maybe cut up in different areas, but that's got to be one big battle. I mean, they got to start early. So I think if that is the case, since Miguel Sapochnik is doing episode 3, that the Winterfell battle will be then. And then they have to backtrack to King's Landing, God's Eye, all that kind of stuff. And then the big finale battle happens.
Right.
So I think that's the way it goes down, just based off of that. But remember, Miguel's good at anything. He don't have to just do battle scenes, but he's great at everything. So it's not 100% that those, just because he's directing those, that is the battle scene, but it probably is. You know what I mean?
I would say so. Yeah.
I would say so. So I do think we'll get some aftermath, is what I'm saying. I think we need to. A little Dream of Spring, kind of little of the fallout. All right, Legal Jedi, good night. Thank you for hanging out. We're about to get out of here, too. We're just going to grab a couple more here. Mamma Mia has one from Adam again. Adam 00007. Do you think Bloodraven is responsible for Robert's rebellion? I'm losing it. Whispering to his relative to burn the White Walkers, and same thing happened with Bran and Hodor. I think indirectly, possibly. I do think that the Mad King was crazy, but he was probably helped. And I'm guessing, we've always said that Bloodraven helped with that a little bit, because that's how he learned to tell Bran, don't fuck with the past.
Exactly.
So he was saying burn them all. Of course, that now could mean the God's Eye, that could mean the Whites, but I do think that helped. But ultimately, Robert started Robert's Rebellion because of what, Robert did reacting to what the Mad King did to the Starks.
The Starks, yes.
So, yeah, you could say that. You could see it both ways. Did Robert have to react? Or no, he didn't have to,
right,
but he needed to. It was the right thing to do.
So that that one fella was around the neck. He was choking.
That's right. The one fella was, the some bitch picked some green shit to be his champion.
Oh.
And set the motherfucker on fire. And then...
It's kind of like Kevorkian, and he made him kill himself.
It was like Jigsaw.
He wanted to play a game.
Working with Jigsaw was a great fucking video. So yes, kind of, sort of, yes, in an indirect way.
Diane Newman says, Q&A, James, didn't you say in one of your videos that for sure Arya was going to die?
You did make
I did.
think Arya is going to die.
And here's the thing, Diane. I did. I said that. I get a little excited sometimes. I'm not saying I'm totally backing down from that, but I just feel like her character plays out better if she lives.
It's like, jeez. Sorry, go ahead. Keep going. I just saw it.
It is like Jigsaw, though. No Saw, for God's sake. But I did say that, and I'm not. I'm gonna get back on my book videos. I can't wait to make some more predictions.
Yeah, I mean, I can still see it. Yeah, I mean, even though she was one of the original 5 picked from him to live, that doesn't mean that can't change, because that was a long time ago in outlines and all that stuff when he was pitching the book series. I mean, he'd already had a lot written, I'm sure, but yeah, I mean, that can certainly change. I can see it both ways.
I still like that video for me, but I don't know. I'm teeter-tottering now.
Yeah, but I mean, there's a lot of things like that where you're like one way, I'm sure of it, and then you start thinking, no, I'm not so sure of it. So you do go back and forth. Angel Gonzalez, welcome, Angel.
Thank you.
Question: what prequel series do you think HBO will go with? I think it will be a Targaryen themed prequel. I think Fire and Blood style, which is because when they said it's based off written material, Fire and Blood's coming out. He's writing a bunch of stuff about Targaryen history. That's got. If he says him and that, I forgot the guy. I'm having a brain fart. But he was working with him to translate that over to TV. So I think it's going. I think at least the first one. Because they could do all of them. They could do 3, 4, 5, 6 of them over time. But I think the first one will be Targaryen history. They're not going to do Dunk and Egg. They're not going to do Robert's Rebellion. So what else is published? Fire and Blood. I mean, you've got the Rogue Prince and stuff like that. But that's a really short story. Targaryen thing could be like I like the idea we talked about before of you could have every season be a different Targaryen king.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Look at Lucky. Look at Lucky.
Lucky?
Yes. Lucky.
What?
Lucky Belushi.
Lucky Belushi
says, I will make a debut in episode 3, season 8. Wish me luck.
Whoa. What we got going on here, Lucky?
Very cool. Spill the beans, Lucky.
That's right. Spill them. You're obligated now. I mean, I know if you're an extra, or I understand not giving away actually what's happening, but give us a little what's happening.
That's really, really cool, man.
Yeah, how did that happen, and how'd you get in there, and what do you just a little something about maybe what you're doing? Not necessarily answers, but I'm looking for your answer, Lucky. You spilled the beans now. You got to tell us. Yes, Brian Cogman. Thank you, Angel. Thank you, Brian Cogman. Yep. Let's see. Must author plus Riella equals Dany, any substance to this theory? I don't think so. I really don't. I think that's pretty well established where Dany comes from. I think that's pretty legit, and a lot of people witnessed that. But I will say there is something with this lemon tree in Dorne. So something's different about her past in the books anyway. So we will get that revelation, I'm sure, but I don't think that she is not who she thinks she is. She is a pure Targaryen. You can see it, obviously, with the magical things that she's done and the bond with dragons. So I don't think there's anything to the Arthur Dayne and Riella. I just don't think so. Arthur Dayne was a Knight of the King's Guard, true to his vows and word. I don't think it happened. But I hope we do. I will say, I hope we do learn of the lemon tree and get that answer. I actually have an idea on that, and I may expand on that in a video.
That's cool.
But I have to find what... there was a little something in release stuff in The Winds of Winter that gave me a thought, and I'll have to expound on that later. All right, let's grab a couple more. We'll get out of here. I know it's getting late. Everybody's falling out. Let's see, making sure you're caught up on everything. And then I'll grab 1 or 2 more. I think we're good on Patreon and Streamlabs. Yep, good there. And good there. All right, so let's grab a couple more. We get out of here. Everybody's got to go to sleep and get up. And
I'm not wearing any panties.
I'm not either. Let's see. What's up, Peter the Noble? Sir Pounce is Nisa Nisa. Yeah, everybody's Nisa Nisa. Everybody's a Targaryen and a Azor Ahai at the same time. Yeah, Diane, I like that video too. That's why I asked you, because you guys were just talking about who you're making to the end. Thank you. You're referring. Okay, I'm mixed up on 2 different comments that I just saw. She's talking about your video with the Arya thing.
Mm-hmm.
I just saw a thing about make the video about Dorne. Sorry, Diane, I apologize. I didn't mean to steal the thunder.
Oh no, you can join in.
Okay.
We both thank you for liking my video.
Exactly. I thank you for liking James' video.
If you
I
remember,
like
you had input in there. Remember,
I
you
did.
said, "How about that?"
I did, and I said, he asked me straight up. He's like, "Do you think this is?" I was like, "No, it's great." I never put it together.
But you were like, "What about that? Where John's talking to her?" And
yeah.
And so I added that about the.
So
needle.
yeah, I was let's just say I was maybe a minor producer.
Exactly.
on the video. That's all. No, that was all you though. That was all you. Okay. Let's see.
I'm sorry, Paula. I was still going on the Boomerang movie when she whispered in his ear, "I'm not wearing any panties." I don't know. When he clicked over, I saw a Boomerang reference, and that came out.
It happens. It's just what happens.
Because I never go commando.
The infamous Bertman. What's the deal with Missandei? I don't think there's any deal with her. I just think they're setting up a great tragedy, and I hate it because I don't think she's going to betray. I know they did cut out that scene where I don't know what you just read, but you get me tickled already. Where I just saw you laughing. I know they cut out a scene where she says, "And never betray me," but I don't see any reason why Missandei would ever betray Dany for what she did for her and her people, and it makes no sense. So I don't think there's anything up with her other than, Grey Worm can't live.
Right.
So it's just, I don't know. I just, that's really all I can say as far as, it's just a tragedy being set up. Mama Org, Q&A, what do you reckon? See, we got us a Southerner here.
Yes.
What do you reckon will fill GOT space once the books are running and the show is finished? Nothing. I mean, the prequels will be great. I'm sure they will. But yeah, there will never be another show like this or books like this, in my opinion. I just don't think it can be outdone. And there's always people always say that, and then something does. But in fantasy, I don't know. I don't know if you can get any better, honestly. And that'll probably always be my opinion. There'll be other people that disagree with that, I'm sure, but I don't know. I think that's it. All right, I saw a super chat. We'll get out of here. Thank you, Purple Haze.
Thank you.
Just for like the amount, just for the hell of it, pun intended. Thank you, Purple Haze. Appreciate it. Appreciate the super chat there. So yeah, we'll get out of here. We've been going for, what are we going for here? What do we got? 2 hours, 28 minutes. So we went a little extra since we were an hour late, and that was because James in here trying to tinker with the computer.
I need to stay far away from him.
Him and technology do not agree. No, I'm kidding. It was all me. I was just trying to read.
Chris, you know how to erase a thumb drive?
That's right. You did ask me that today, and in the same accent. All right, so yeah, we'll get out of here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I was trying to think if I wanted to mention anything, but yeah, I don't expect a lot going on after tonight for this channel. I'll be doing something for a little interview thing tomorrow. And I'll let you guys know about that. But other than that, I'll be out of town, I think, the whole week. I'm not 100% sure on that. So I'll be out for a few days. So anyway, I'm still unsure about Sunday.
I'll be holding it down.
Yeah,
He leaves this computer here.
Right. So yeah, I think we'll probably. I assume we'll stream Sunday, but I'm not 100% sure. Good things coming to the Side Effect podcast. Don't forget to go to that channel and subscribe to that again if you hadn't already. Good changes coming to that. James is part of the Side Effect podcast
now.
So that we have our first one. I will be editing that when I get back for our first new updated episode, and some of you guys have been following that and are aware.
Amanda Kane, that's wrong. That is so wrong, but you could be right.
Yeah, he said damn right. I mean, well, you gotta, that's gotta be horrible.
I don't see nothing wrong with it.
I don't either. I don't see nothing wrong with that. You gotta. I mean, what else you gonna do, the gray worm? You know. All right. So yes, thank you guys for hanging out. Appreciate it. Dealing with the first hour of.
Dude, I don't know. I'm sorry.
Tech difficulties.
Something has happened. Have you actually noticed? I've seen at least 20 comments about Varys's balls.
No, I haven't seen it.
There's something going on we might need to touch on. Like, I think those are the lemons that Dany saw when she was a kid.
Oh.
No, I don't think that's what they're saying.
No.
There are a lot of...
Oh, no, that just made me start thinking in a different dimension, though, when you said that.
A lot of freaking balls. Varys balls.
I swear I have not seen one Varys balls question. I don't
really know what they're talking about.
I don't either. I don't know.
See, look.
Root and stem. Well, I know said that I kind of overdid it a little bit in that video because I was playing that clip root and stem when I was talking about what he saw in the flames. But no, what
See, look, don't touch on his balls. Discuss Varys's balls.
Oh,
there's been a lot.
I don't know. They're trolling us, man. I don't know what's going on. Okay, last one, right, really quick. Cannon Q&A. Where do you think Dany will have the baby? They will be on the move a lot, I suspect. Yeah,
that's true.
I would. Again, it depends on the time, and again, you got to remember. I know people will say, "Well, the White Walkers are already through the wall. It won't be long." Yes, but how much time has passed since the last scene before that at Winterfell, and then the Night King getting to the wall? Couldn't be a lot of time. So I would guess probably, I don't know. I mean, it might be on the move. I've even heard somebody since our video saying the God's Eye itself. I've heard it could be King's Landing. If there's something goes down there, maybe that's why they have to attack King's Landing. We got to have a safe place for her. I don't know. It could be on the road, though. And that would be, maybe Maester Craston comes with them. I don't know. But Winterfell may be safe for a little while. But that's a long time for the Night King to be messing around up north.
Yeah.
But again, how long did it take him to get to the wall? It shouldn't have been that long, actually, but you never know how they play at the time. So I can't really say, but yeah, I would guess it might be on the road. But then again, by then they may be down in King's Landing or some other location down south. Okay. All right. We'll really get out of here this time. Thank you, guys. Really appreciate it. Don't forget the gaming channel, Twitch, the Twitch channel, Smokescreen Bids, Twitter, Facebook. Appreciate you guys. Please share all these videos if you don't mind. That really helps the channel because it's dead right now and YouTube's broken. I've actually got a ticket in trying to get some answers. But anyway, yeah, I appreciate all that. Sharing really gets it out there. And
who's sharing?
Sharon, and I can't say anything about any more than that.
She really gets it out there.
Sharon gets it out there. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, anyway, good night, all. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, Nightbot is an asshole. Literally, it's a deal. Literally. I may just get rid of Nightbot, but he does at least announce things for me. Maybe I'll just cut off his bullshit and leave the announcements. But anyway, we'll get out of here. Thank you guys for hanging out. Appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
give you back your homes or restore your dead to life, but perhaps I can give you justice in the name of our king. I can give you justice. In the name of our king.